used to try to fit in, odd man out. I could never conform, I'm a standout. Trying to be like them, it never panned out. I took a different route, I got it planned out. I made my own lane, got my own swag. I'm a vibe, B, I'm in my own bag. My fly different, yep, I embrace that. I know my time coming, ain't gotta chase that. I'm built different, I hit different, always have. Ain't no shorty like me, keep it 100,000. I put my heart in it.
Hey y'all, what's up? What's goody? So I am back with another video. Today's topic is a little bit deep, but before I even get started, RIP to DMX. I mean, a huge loss, in the hip hop world, just in the world in general. So many people identified and related to DMX, and just definitely a legend, gone too soon. He definitely impacted my life. I've been a fan, since his first album, and he just definitely made an impact. He had a presence that was just undeniable, and in part, this video is inspired by him. I had planned to do it prior to his passing, but it's just like it hit even harder now since he's gone. So again, RIP to DMX, condolences, prayers to his friends, family, children, fiance, fans all across the world. So that leads me to the topic that I'm discussing today, which is dealing with your demons. It's popular right now. Everybody's saying they on demon time, but I don't know if they really know what they saying or what they mean when they're saying it. But at any rate, we all have skeletons in our closet. We all have a past. We all have secrets and things that we're dealing with. And, if those things are suppressed for too long, you will definitely implode. Those things will come back to haunt you. They will eat you alive. Like, there's no way around it. We all have things that we are dealing with, and in a moment of transparency, I will share with you guys a couple of demons that I've battled throughout the years. And until you face them, they're going to still have power over you. They're still going to have a level of control over your life. So it's real important that you face them head on, and then you can start your healing process. You can get the help that you need to get in order to get through it. And like I said, I know it's a heavy topic, but it's a real topic, especially, people in our age group. When you're a little older, sometimes you learn, you may have just learned to like live with things or whatever, but if at all possible, you should confront these things, because they're gonna hunt you. They're gonna hunt you. They're not going nowhere. It's like a part of who you are. They molded and shaped you into the person you are. So if you don't like the person you are, that's even more incentive to work on it, and to confront them head on and to deal with them. So me personally, some of the things I've struggled with is depression, which a lot of y'all know that already, so that's not no big secret, no eye-opening moment. But that depression led me down a dark path, where I pretty much was suicidal. Fortunately, any attempts that I've made were not successful, and I'm just thankful that I'm still here, to tell my story. But because I was battling so many things, like I just wanted that escape. I just wanted to get away, permanently. I just wanted to be out of here, because it hurt too much to deal with the things that I was carrying. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've been through something that some people go through. Some people go through really horrible and bad stuff. I've never experienced some of the darker things that some people have gone through, but in my own right, I have experienced things in my life that have triggered that depression, and just caused me to go in that downward spiral. And I've been fortunate because I really didn't have many vices. I mean, I drink socially, but I never really turned to alcohol per se. In my battle with depression, I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't really know how to manage it. I just know that I just constantly felt like a dark cloud over me. And, I didn't feel a desire to be here. I just wanted to escape the pain that I was feeling. I had very low self-esteem, low self-confidence. I always felt rejected. I felt, you know, put down a lot. I never felt like I fit in with people. Um, I've been through things in my childhood and growing up. I've seen things I probably shouldn't have seen, experienced things I shouldn't have experienced. But it's not like a sob story or anything. We all been through something, and those things, if they're not dealt with, they will haunt you, and they will come out in some way. Whether it's you lashing out, whether it's you being angry, bitter, unforgiving, whatever it is, it will come out, and it will be on full display in your life if it's not managed properly. Um, Another demon that I've battled with over the years is pornography. And, I know it's common, a lot of people do, but, it's something that's embarrassing. Like, I don't want to tell people, like, I'm hooked on porn, you know what I mean? So, but it's something that I have to face and I have to get a hold of. And to some people, that's not a demon. I'm just telling you my personal demons, because it's something that I battle with. Like anything that I feel like I have an addiction to, I want to get rid of. Like I don't want anything to have control over me. So it's something that, over the years, I've been able to cut back on. I'm not going to say that I'm fully delivered from it, but it is something that, I understood was an addiction. I understood it was a demon that I was dealing with. So once I identified, I was able to start working on me and just, trying to understand, like, why was I addicted to it? What was it about it that drew me in? It was an escape of sorts. It's just like a fantasy world almost. I mean, it's like the more you dig, the deeper you can go, and you'd be surprised at what you find at the core of your being. And that's a scary place to be. Like when you really come face to face with yourself, that's scary because you don't know what you're gonna find. It's tough. And like just to reflect back on DMX, like, he dealt with so many things. Like, he's been through more than the average person. And, the way that he dealt with it, probably, I mean, based on what I'm hearing and read, drugs and, well, I guess that's public knowledge. He was in rehab recently, prior to this happening, and he overdosed. So, I mean, like I said, I guess it's not a secret, but, some things are so painful that it's hard to face. So some people have vices like drugs, alcohol, sex, um, spending tons of money, like, because it's all a way of coping. Like, this life is so painful and so dark sometimes. Like, you have to find a way to manage it to just keep your sanity. And if you don't, then it can take you out. So that's why I felt like it was important that I speak to it, because, you don't want to be in a position where you have something bottled in, something so dark and so deep that it literally eats you alive, so you want to get the help that you need, so you can start your healing process. um, Counseling is a good place to start. I know I speak therapy a lot, but it's very helpful. Things have power over you when you don't talk about it. As long as they're hidden, it has power over you. That's why secrets are so dangerous, because as long as that thing is out there, that thing is in the back of your mind, that thing keeps you up at night, it's just like you basically held hostage almost. And the only way that you could really progress from that is to confront it and to deal with it. So definitely talking to somebody, getting some type of counseling. um, like I said, if you have any type of spirituality, if your faith is strong, then you certainly want to pray. You want to get you resources that can help you to deal with things like that, whether it be books, whether it be videos, whether it be podcasts. something. You know, you want to utilize whatever resources you have available. If there's some type of support group that deals with the thing that you're struggling with, it's always helpful when you can talk to other people that have been through what you've gone through. Because I'm always like, I'm not gonna listen to nobody that hasn't been through what I'm going through, that can't understand the pain or the hurt or the fear or the embarrassment or whatever. If you haven't been through these emotions, if you haven't been through these struggles, then I can't really talk to you because I don't feel like you can identify with me. So if you get with a support group of people who have been through things and people who have been through the same thing as you, and they can tell you like, hey, you know, I dealt with this happened to me, and this is how I got through it, this is how I dealt with it, then that will give you hope and encouragement. Like, you know what? They've been through just as bad as me. So if they can make it through, then maybe I can make it through on the other end too. So, you know, I would suggest that. I would suggest just doing some introspection, like just really taking a deep dive, you know, into yourself, like who you are and who you've become over the years and how these demons have affected you. Like, do you like the person that you are? Do you like the person that you've become? If not, it's time to face that, and it's time to do something about it. You know, everybody like, I got demons, I got demons. All right, but what you gonna do? Are you just gonna let these demons control your life? You know, are you gonna let these demons drive you to an early death? Or are you gonna deal with them? So, you know, I don't have all the answers and I'm not going to pretend to, but I just know that we're living in a day and time where everything is so crazy and chaotic. And, you know, in addition to what we deal with internal, we have all these external factors that we have to contend with as well. So you got to get your mind right. You got to get your head in the game. And, you know, you can't really do that fully until you deal with those things that are keeping you hostage, those things that are holding you back, those things that are bringing out anger, bitterness, hatred, um, you know, because you don't want those things to cause you to go down a dark path that you can't recover from. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you hurt yourself or someone else. So as hard as it may be, it's time. If you're listening to this video, especially if you made it to this point, is a reason that you listened to this video, is a reason why you clicked on this video. So this is a sign to you or a message to you. Get help. Get help. Deal with those demons. Start your healing process so that you can move forward and be the person that you really want to be, because I'm pretty sure that if you're suppressing these things, you're not where you want to be and you're not happy with who you are right now. So I love you guys. I thank you for your support. I thank you for watching, and I hope this video was helpful. And you know, like it, share it. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. And I'll see y'all next Friday. And I'm going to try to do something more upbeat because the day was a little serious, but it was necessary. So again, rest in peace, DMX. I'll see you guys next time.